Well, I lived next door to the school. It was a little three-room school, and it was a field on the other side of the building. But I lived next door, and there was three rooms, and the teachers were, Mrs. Archer had the 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. And there was a sliding, as I call, door between 3rd and 4th, who was Mrs. Mack. And the 1st and 2nd is on the front. And actually, the front, right, part of the front is the same as design as it was then. They kept it.
Of course, they had a big pot-belly stove in the middle of the pool.
Yes.
And Mrs. Archer, she would be sure we had something to eat. And she would fix soup for us. We would pitch in and help her so we would eat lunch.
That was a sliding door between her and Mrs. Mack, because it was just one huge room, and you could divide it off between the classes.
Well, what happened was we opened up the petition and had all the classes in that area and to learn before we started class.
Yeah.
That's true. They would. They would sing, and they would say a prayer every morning.
Every morning.
Before you school. Right.
What did you do for lunch?
Brown bag it or either
Brown bag it.
or Ms. Archer had the soup for us.
Or she would have the soup.
And I
But you
think
brown
that
bagged
was,
your lunch.
that was part of where my mother would come in to help as far as lunch was concerned.
Well, I lived next door,
I remember
so
on the lunch.
I went home and got my sandwich, that peanut butter
Yeah,
and
peanut
jelly
jelly.
sandwich. And then I'd go back.
You had well water then too, I would imagine,
Yes.
right?
And we had a pump there, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we had been a pump,
It was
water.
a pump out back,
Yeah.
and they used to pump the water. Yeah, and bring the bucket in. Yeah.
It was a dipper. You to get water from the bucket.
Yes, in a bucket.
We had Christmas programs,
Okay.
Easter,
Oh, yeah.
and May Day. It was a good
Oh,
time.
May Day was a good day, yeah.
Yeah.
We tied the maypole, and we had to wrap the pole, and then we actually, we had
Food have like a picnic area
picnic, yeah,
Yeah.
for May Day.
for May Day.